Hey, alright, what's up? Welcome to the first installment of LB Predicts. Are y'all ready for this? I'm gonna watch and see and tell you what I see, and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and you're gonna listen. Then you comment in or whatever and say, tell me what you think and about what I got to say. All right. I'm looking at. We're gonna start off with the draft, right? We're starting with the draft, and I'm just gonna kind of tell you what I see from the player's perspective, from my perspective of the player, and watching them, and tell me what you think. Right now, I'm looking at Deandre Ayton. I'm gonna rewind it. I've been watching it a little bit, so watching like a highlight film. Initially, what I'm seeing is he's a little slow, and maybe not even strong enough. He seems pretty strong, but it's for college kids. I think he's gonna kind of go through the Kevin Durant thing a little bit, where I gotta get stronger. But once he does, I think I don't think he'll be Dwight Howard, but he'll get pretty big. It'll work out. But initially going in his first couple years, I think he's gonna struggle down low, and a lot of his game is down low. So I want to see more of him in the post, posting people up, down on the block. He's got a good jump shot, but he works down low. He works in the paint a lot, and you gotta be strong. You're gonna be down there, but he's tall. He's big. I'm sure he's strong if he uses his body well. We'll see. But now Joel Embiid has kind of set the standard, and you gotta really be a beast down there now to be, looked at. And I think drafting him number 1 overall, I think that's kind of a Joel Embiid effect. Joel Embiid is a rare player. I with all the noise that he was talking his first year or two in the league, when he didn't even play, I was like, he's got to be a beast. He's got to be something special. I don't know about this guy. I'm watching him. I think he's gonna be a good player. I don't think he's number 1 pick quality though. We'll see. Let's watch a little bit more.
Rounds over the years, including tonight. Need to mention Larry had Trace as one of the managers there, and then was really the inspiration to get Trace into coaching.
He was barely fouled there. This is Arizona playing against ENMU.
The three. Well, again, the Eastern bench didn't like that move. They thought that was a push-off by Barcelo's defense. Not what it was, maybe 3
I'm going to pause the video right now. I'm going to pause the video right now, and I'm going to come back and watch a little bit of this, and I'll get back to you and tell you what I think about it. All right? Okay. All right. So I just finished I just finished watching. Well, I didn't finish watching Deandre's video, but it's a 15-minute highlight video. But I've seen enough for what I needed, to do or need to say about him. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close this door right here. Okay, all right. Forgive me for that. So, all right. I'm going to just I think beginning, I'm going to kind of just go off some of the notes that I wrote here on Deandre. I think that's what I'm going to do for each one. And then if I have more things to put in there, I'll talk about it. But from what I see, well, mind you, everything that I'm watching is right now. I haven't watched any of these guys. I don't pay much attention to college basketball until draft time. So forgive me. You know what I mean? I learned about the guy. Hey, you make it to the league, good. Then I'll watch you. It's too many of y'all. I'm just kidding. I love college basketball, but I don't watch it a whole lot. But so, alright, this is the thing. These are highlights. So I don't have a lot of negative comments because on highlights they don't show negative comments a lot. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of just give you what I wrote down here, so I can and you can kind of take what it is that you want from what I said and go from there. All right. So Deandre Ayton, I said he's got good hops for a big man. Good eye, great timing. He's I mean, it's not baseball, but I like his vision on the court. There were a couple passes I saw that were pretty good. And for a big man anyway, it was like, hey, there's a couple little wrap around, and I saw him kick one out or something one time. So it was, I think he'll be okay. Which leads me to the next thing. He number one, I think he's very smart. I think he has a good basketball IQ, or can develop a really good basketball IQ. I think he is he understands what's going on the court, and he understands where he needs to be and how he can make best use of what he has. Like I put, knows how to use his body and skill set. He absolutely does that. And I've learned from watching basketball for a while, the best players that I see tend to really understand who they are and their physical makeup. I had a brother that was an undersized big man, but just dominated in the paint and dominated at his position because he knew how to use his body. And I learned that about from watching him. Like, this dude was he really understood how to maneuver and get to his spots and do what he needed to do. At least I said, I really knows how to get to his spot, which is most of the time the front of the rim. He throws it down. Deandre is a great guy at getting catching the ball coming off the rim and a put back dunk. I'm sure a lot of you already know that's his game. So I said that I like that he's not afraid to pull up for the jumper if the situation calls for it. I think that's a great asset. You know what I mean? It's gonna work in his game well. He's already developed it in college. It's only gonna get better in the pros. You know, he is he I mean, and pulls up with no shame. And I guess that, you know, and this is the game for big men now. You know, you got Boogie, you got AD, even Joel. They set the standard now. You know what I mean? Big guys. First, you had that started with Dirk and KD and those guys that play wing positions, but the big guy being down low, got to know how to shoot that thing too. You know, so shoot it well. Also, you know, so we gonna hopefully he will. I think he'll do well. I think he'll do well with that. I put I like that he's not afraid to pull up for the jumper. He's confident in his jump shot. That's very important. These are the things before I go. I'm kind of winding up here with him, but I was impressed enough to leave it alone. Now, after I saw this play, I was like, okay, I've seen enough. There was a game against when he with Arizona played. They were playing Arizona State. What's up, Bobby Hurley? Is Bobby Hurley still the coach of Arizona State? I watched the game of theirs once. I was at getting my car worked on or something, and I was sitting in the lobby waiting for it to get done, and I was watching the Arizona State game, and I was like, oh man, they were interesting, you know, pretty good team. I don't know what happened later. I think they kind of fell off after that, but it was a tournament somewhere, and they were fun to watch. So is Bobby Hurley still the coach of Arizona State? I think that was Arizona State he was the coach of, or Arizona. No, but I think it was Arizona State. But so they, you know, hey, they were something, you know, that was interesting. But look, I saw him, Deandre Ayton. He tipped a rebound from two defenders. He tipped it over his head, took the rebound from them to himself, grabbed the rebound, gave a small ball fade, got the two defenders in the air, recognized it, split the two defenders by ducking under, and finished the play with a thunder slam. That had all the components that I needed to see from him. It was court awareness. It was understanding what he was doing, understanding how to get to what he needed to do, understanding what was required of him to complete that play. At first, I said I don't know about number. I mean, I'm still not sure about number one, but hey, I mean, it depends on what's out there. You know, I'm gonna review the 10. I don't think I said that in the beginning. I think I'm gonna review the top 10 prospects from this NBA draft, and we'll see. I like him though. I like his head. He's pretty smart, so I like what he's doing. So we'll see. I said he reminds me a lot of Chris Bosh. I see Chris Bosh there. When especially coming out of college, there was the way Chris played in the paint and a lot of the things they do similar things. I think his skill set and smarts, he'll do well in the NBA. So I wish him the best of luck.